I'm Carly, and I'm a person in long-term recovery. And what that means to me is I haven't had the want or need to use mind or mood-altering substances in 22 months.
So, Carly, what did you want to be when you grew up when you were little?
I wanted to be a famous singer.
And tell me about something that your substance use disorder has taken away from you.
Definitely my ability to be comfortable in big groups and situations.
And tell me something that your recovery has given back to you.
It's given me back my family, my ability to speak, my ability to think properly. Hey, I'm Carly, and I am the youngest person to ever graduate Acceptance Recovery Center.
And I am Jamie Tall, and this is Recovery Inspired Hope. And we're so excited today that Carly has come on to talk to us. Carly, how old are you?
I'm 21 years old.
21 years old, and found a new life in recovery.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I found this life when I was 21 years old. Tell me a little bit about what happened that made you want to do something different.
Oh, well, I had gotten into a lot of legal troubles, and basically I was 19 and they gave me 25 to 10 without a chance of parole, and it scared the absolute crap out of me.
Wow, that is really scary.
Mm-hmm.
That's really scary. So that was some big stuff. You were, what happened? Did you get in with the wrong people?
I just started hanging around in the wrong crowd, just in bad situations.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, tell me a little bit about what your pathway was.
My pathway to recovery?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was definitely a struggle for me to get here and to get to a point where I thought that I could change. I knew that I wanted to, but it took a lot of, positive self-talk and a lot of, awareness of the things that I needed in my life to get here today.
So positive self-talk. So you think that that's important in recovery?
Oh, for sure.
Okay, tell me, how do you practice that? What does that mean?
To me, it means it's like a mantra that I say, in the mornings when I wake up, or when I go to bed, or I'm nervous, I'll sit down and I'll just be like, you're smart, you're strong, you're beautiful. You're smart, you're strong, you're beautiful. Just to remind myself that, you got this, we're okay.
That is amazing. And that is so wise. Mm-hmm. Because I feel like women in recovery, women not even in recovery, we get so beat down by, the things we've been brought up in, the words that we've heard in our childhood,
mm-hmm.
the things that the enemy has told us in our ear that we just believe,
Mm-hmm.
So it's so important to combat that and to know, even if you don't believe it, saying that to yourself over and over again, mm-hmm. because it helps build self-worth, right?
For sure.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
because I don't know about you, but I know when I first came here, I had zero self-esteem,
yes,
zero self-worth.
Same.
So, mm-hmm. Now, we were talking earlier, and you were saying something about being able to be in large crowds comfortably.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Now, is that something? Do you have a dual diagnosis of anxiety or
mm-hmm.
depression?
Yeah, I have a social anxiety disorder and a PTSD.
Okay.
Yeah.
So those kind of run concurrent. And
yes.
how do you treat that with your substance use disorder?
Normally it's just a lot of meditation and a lot of awareness. I do refuse to take medications because when I take them, it makes it worse for me.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So you're able to kind of keep your life in balance through mm-hmm. natural things. And I'm a massage therapist, so I'm all about the natural stuff,
yeah.
Fitness, food, sleep, meditation, prayer, mm-hmm. massage, chiropractic. I'm
yes.
all about, taking that natural road, and that's amazing that you've been able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me, how big of a part did spirituality play in your recovery?
Oh, a huge part. I believe that my HP has definitely done at least 90% of the work for me.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I've had so many things happen in my life that I knew couldn't be from my hands. There's mm-hmm. no way.
Mm-hmm. So, okay. I did a video last night with my friend Heather, and mm-hmm. we were talking about step 3.
Yeah.
And step 3 is made a decision to turn my will and my life over to the care of God, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and we were talking about how hard that can be to really surrender and turn your life over.
Mm-hmm.
How did you do it?
To me, I was beaten down, I was broken, and I was literally laying in a cell with my roommate. She'd been in there for about 7 years. She had killed her husband.
Oh my goodness.
And yeah, I was scared to death. I was scared to death. And I was laying there on my bunk after I got back from court when they gave me my first offer, and I was just crying, and I was like, I can't do this. Like there's absolutely nothing that I can do, and all of my best devices and my best thoughts and my best actions have got me right here. So like, if there's something out there, like, please just take this from me. You know what I mean? Like, I can no longer be in charge. Like, just take this.
That is just true surrender. That is beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing that with us.
No problem, man.
Okay, and so tell me a little bit about what is Carley's life like today? 22 months sober, okay? The youngest graduate from Acceptance Recovery Centers, okay? And what does life look like today?
Life for me today is beautiful. Like, I just moved into my own apartment, my alumni apartment. I live with my best friend, Tracy. I love her to death.
Awesome. Love you, Tracy.
Right. Shout out to Tracy. I live with my best friend. You know, I work at J. Christopher's. I am a kitchen manager over there.
Awesome.
Make about $11 an hour. You know, I come home, I do my service work and things by chairing a lot of meetings, and I am a peer mentor at ARC.
Awesome. Okay, so you're working in recovery. So now is that part of, like, is service part of your kind of pathway to stay sober?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so spirituality and service. Awesome. And then you also, you were also pretty involved with some 12-step groups, right?
Oh, for sure, yeah. I used to chair my home group, I believe, 5 days a week.
Yeah. Yes. Awesome. That's so awesome. And you actually worked more than one 12-step program, right? Yeah. Okay, that's great. So there's not just one way, right?
Oh, there's multiple pathways.
Right. I say, like, take all the good out of every one of them. You know? Absolutely. And so you actually told me earlier that you were about to start training to
become a certified addiction counselor.
Wow.
Yes. It's amazing, man. Like, I've never in my entire life, like, could imagine that someone's seen enough into me that they're like, you can just go and follow your dreams. I'll pay for your whole entire education. Yeah. You got it. And I was overwhelmed with joy. I finally got accepted today at 4:00. I got off the phone with my interview, and she's like, yeah, you start December 4th.
That is amazing. Wow. Yes. And I can tell you, this girl is going to bring so much to our youth and to any age, really, you know, because I myself learned so much from you, you know, and it's just like, it's just so amazing, and you're such a light, and I'm just so grateful for you, and I'm grateful, you know, I remember, you know, the other week when we were at the, where were we at? The ARC graduation, the graduation, that's what it was. It was a graduation, and you know, they had you up there and you were talking, and I was just like about like in tears, like I cannot believe this girl. Every time I see her, she's just glory to glory to glory to glory, just transforming, and it's so amazing. And you're such a role model for these women out here, you know. And at 21 years old, it's just amazing. And I guarantee you, I know you have such a bright future ahead of you. The sky is the limit. When did you realize that you could do anything you wanted to in recovery?
Not that long ago, maybe about 2-3 months ago.
Yeah. And then it hits you, right? And you're like wow.
Like, if you would have told me that I would have gained this much back this quickly, I would have been like, you are crazy. You know, there's no way that's going to happen. And then here I am sitting like, wow.
Living proof. Gifts of recovery. Proof of God and the blessings that he just gives if you are just willing enough to surrender, and you know, you just put in that little bit of work, right? Because you said God did 90% of it and you did 10.
Oh,
That's a pretty sweet deal.
It is. It's nice.
Yes.
Just go with the flow and do the next right thing, man.
That's
it gets you everywhere you want to be.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for sharing. Make sure you subscribe to Jamie Tall on YouTube. You can also find this on the Acceptance Recovery Centered website. Shout out Brandy Anderson.
Woo, go Brandy!
Thank you so much, guys, and we'll see you next time on Recovery Inspired Hope.